Hello,
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
That's good. How was your day?
Mm, today, Today is just like other Wednesday, but I don't go to the karate class.
Okay, so you went to karate today.
No, I don't go to karate today.
Oh, when do you
It's
go
just
to
like
karate?
Hmm?
It's usually on a Wednesday.
Usually Wednesday I go to the karate class, but today's not.
Okay, today you don't have karate. And school, how is school going?
It's School today is just has some change about the schedule.
Okay, had some schedule changes. Okay, why
Yeah.
did they change your schedule? Do you have new classes? Did they rearrange your classes?
No, it's just like in the morning. Usually we have art in the morning, but now instead of that art we have literature. And in the afternoon, instead of learning history, we learning art. And it's just change the number.
Okay, so they,
Which
they
go
rearranged it.
go
So they
higher.
just they took one subject, they moved it over here. They took that subject, they moved it over there. So that's
Yeah.
yeah, that's what rearranged means.
Yeah, in the area the PE is on the lesson 4, but now we change it to the first lesson.
The first, ooh, I hated
Yeah,
PE as my first
yes.
lesson.
I don't know. It's real okay for me if it's in the morning, because I usually late for school, so I just put my back in at the at the security
Oh, the
room,
security there.
and yeah, and I can go to learn without anyone know that me I'm late.
Okay, no, I didn't like it because to do PE in the morning means you're sweaty and tired for the rest of the day. Okay, let me just check with you. I was given a new book, so we have a new book. Okay,
Okay.
have you done this?
No.
No. Okay. So Ellie, the lady that I speak to that deals with all your work, she said we must start in the middle of the book. Okay, so do you want to start from the
Um,
middle or do you want to start from the beginning? Because you said you haven't done this book.
I don't know.
Okay, what we'll do is we'll
But
go over it, but like the beginning is formal greetings, informal greetings, stuff like that, which I think you know. Or not, I think you do know because every time I greet you, you say, hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. How was your day? And we can have a conversation. You know
yeah,
how to follow on a conversation like that. So let's go over it and let's see from there. Okay. So introductions and small talk. Do you know what small talk means?
no.
Okay, small talk is what happens after the introduction. So when you don't want to be rude, you don't how do I put this in a sentence that makes sense? Okay, when you say hello to somebody, you don't just go hello and then turn around and walk away. You make small talk. So small talk is simple conversations that's like hello, how are you? How's the weather? How's your family? Is your mom good? But like important conversations will consist of I heard your mother was sick. I heard she was in hospital. is her leg getting any better? What's the diagnosis? What did the doctor say? So that isn't considered small talk. That's considered
Okay.
like conversation with purpose. But when you just want to make small talk with somebody, not to seem rude, you, like I said, how are you? How's the family? You know, things that aren't too personal.
Okay.
Okay, so that's generally what we say about small talk. Okay, so you've got two different types of greetings. You have formal greetings, and then over here you have informal greetings. So let's go to formal greetings. Formal greetings are usually used when you speak to either somebody you do not know very well or somebody that is your elder, so older than you, like an adult, or
Yeah.
somebody in a profession. So somebody like a doctor, somebody like a professor, your teachers. You will generally
Yeah.
have a formal greeting. Your
Okay.
informal greeting is usually for your friends, people within your same age group. So, like a
Uh,
formal greeting, as you can see here, good morning, Professor uh, Austin, how are you doing? Where an informal greeting will be like, hi, nice to see you, great to see you, or it can also include slang. So, for example, in South Africa, we have certain words. So we can say, how's it? How's it is another way of saying, hello. But it's an informal
okay. How's it?
of saying, how's it? Yes, that's usually your informal greeting. Okay, so I will be James and you can be Professor Austin. So we'll just read, okay, I'll read, you read, I'll read, you read, I'll read, you read. Okay,
Okay.
so first of all, it needs to start with a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So good morning, Professor Austin. How are you doing?
Good morning, James. I am doing well, and you?
I'm great, thank you. This is my friend Emma. She is thinking about applying to this college. She has a few questions. Would you mind telling us about the process?
Hello, Emma. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm more than happy to speak with you. Please stop by my office next week.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Professor. Thank you so much for helping us.
Don't mention it. Hopefully, I'll be able to answer all your questions.
Okay, good. So this is formal, but don't mention it. Don't mention it would be more informal. What
Okay.
what other words can we use instead of don't mention it? Do you know what don't mention it means? First of all.
I know, but I don't know what to change with
Okay,
it.
don't mention it
I don't know
is
what to replace it.
to replace it
I
with.
don't know what to replace it.
Okay, so don't mention it. We can replace it with um, it's not a problem at all. I would be happy to help you.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't mention it. Like I said, but short, but informal. Formal wise, it's going to be a little bit longer and it's going to be very much like to the point. Like it's not a problem. Hopefully, I will be able to help you. I am looking forward to helping you. Whatever the sentence needs.
Okay.
Okay, so obviously your words like good morning, good afternoon, good evening, they are used at different times of the day. So when would you say good evening?
Good evening. Usually after 7.
Okay, after 7, good. So at 6 a.m. in the morning, are you going to say good evening?
No.
Okay, good. Um,
Me and my friends next to me in the morning we just say good in the English class, we just say, good morning, teacher, is okay, right? But in the afternoon, the teacher, good morning, class, and the class could say back that, good morning, no, good afternoon, teacher. But I usually say like, good morning, and my friends, the one next to me, usually say into good evening.
Yeah, it happens. Sometimes teachers get confused. They don't realize that it's past 12 o'clock in the afternoon, which obviously changes it to afternoon.
Yeah. How
Okay,
I usually say into good morning because usually the English class is in the morning.
there we go. And then, like today, when they rearrange some of your lessons, maybe your teacher is used to seeing your face at 9 a.m. in the morning. So the teacher is used to going, good morning. But now the teacher is seeing your face at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So the teacher might also get confused because she knows, I see Tram in the afternoon, but now
Okay.
I'm seeing her in the morning. So sometimes you can obviously get confused.
Yeah.
Good night. Would that be considered a greeting or would that be considered like a farewell, like a goodbye?
Yeah.
When do you usually say good night? Do you say it when you're saying hello or do you say it when you're saying goodbye?
Good night. I usually say when I'm going to sleep.
Yes, when you're going
How
to
to say
sleep.
it with I have to say it with my belly. That good night. Like that. Good
Okay,
night or night night.
or night night. But you can also say it when you are leaving somewhere. It doesn't happen often. Usually, if you leave, let's say, for example, your auntie's house, you will say goodbye to your auntie. But if you're leaving
Yeah.
your auntie's house at 7 p.m. in the evening, you can say goodnight. It does stand as a farewell, a goodbye.
No, usually not because 7 p.m. is too soon to say goodnight. And I usually say goodnight if the end of the meet is over 10 p.m.
Everybody is different. Everybody has their own. Okay, here's a new word for you: preferences. Do you know what preferences mean?
Mm, like habits.
Yes, it's similar to habits, but at the same time, it's like personal choices, if you want to put it that way.
Okay.
So some
Yeah.
people might like to say goodnight at 7 p.m. That is their preference. Some people prefer to say goodnight at 10 p.m. That is their preference. It's not saying you are wrong and the other person is right, or the other person is wrong and you are right. It just depends
Yeah.
on what you feel is right and wrong for your situation.
I know.
Okay, so over here, they're talking about how people greet. So, how do you usually greet people when you meet somebody?
Reading people.
Greeting
Hello,
people.
hi.
Hello, hi. Okay, so here they're talking about when people meet in the United States, it is customary, which means it's become normal for everybody to shake hands.
Mm-hmm. Shake hands.
Yes. You know what a handshake is?
Hands.
Yes. So, yes, like this, but obviously just with the thumbs at the top. um,
I don't know. But our hands can do it,
yeah,
I think.
unless we try and shake a hand like this, but this is the right idea.
I don't know.
They say it should be firm and last about 2 to 3 seconds, which
I
means
usually wait. I usually wait.
yes, some
Sometimes that I see someone that I know, but I hurry to go something, I just wave and I go straight. Don't say anything together.
Yes. But as you get older, I don't know if it's something that people do in Vietnam, but usually, let's just say, for example, now you are finished with school, you are going to a job interview because you've now applied for this job, you want to work at the company. Now you go and meet the boss who is going to interview you. So ask you questions and stuff like that. So generally,
I
when you
know.
meet somebody like that, you will give them a handshake. Or how do you generally greet, people of authority in Vietnam?
Usually go for the interview for the work. For my knowledge, that is usually not shake hands. Usually that the one is going to do to interview that they just I don't know. They just like this. They just
Oh, okay, bow. That's why I wanted to figure out. Usually, um, your your Asian countries tend to bow. So places like Vietnam, China, Korea, all of those places actually tend to bow.
it's like bow, but our hands just straight up, not do anything.
Oh, so you just okay. Um,
Yeah.
with us in our country, we will give a handshake to a person of authority or a person that is conducting an interview. And if it's our friends, we usually give a hug. But then with
Hug.
COVID, a hug. No,
Hug. Okay.
a hug. Yes, a hug. With COVID, things changed a little bit because we weren't even allowed to touch hands.
Mm-hmm.
So our government told us we need to bump elbows.
Bump elbow.
Yes.
I don't
So
know.
yes. So instead of a handshake, when we were now meeting a new person, it became customary for us to bump elbows. It's a bit difficult when you bump your own elbow, but yeah.
Bump.
Yes. So if I met you in the streets, I would go, hello, how's it? Like I said, informal
Bump.
greeting because I'll consider you a friend and I will bump elbows with you.
Bump elbow.
Yes. Okay. Then, like here, we were talking about don't mention it and what other ways to, or other words. So, don't mention it is another way of saying you're welcome. The phrase you are welcome, like we said, is more formal. Because remember, we said don't mention it is slightly informal.
Okay, informal usually is what form.
Okay, so usually when you're trying to be formal, if you look here, get my line thingy. Okay, so you're welcome and you are welcome. It both means the exact same thing. But
I know.
usually when you're being formal, you don't use contractions.
Yeah.
Okay. However, a response such as don't mention it, no problem, happy to help are informal ways of responding to a thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so let's practice this before we move on. I would like you to greet me in a formal way.
Okay.
And then ask me, like how our story over here where it was a professor and a person. So now pretend that I am a brand new teacher. You've never met me before. I want you to greet
Okay.
me in a formal manner.
Never meet you.
Okay, pretend you haven't met me before. So pretend that I'm new. You don't know who I am. Or you know my name, but you don't know me. You've never met me before. So pretend.
Huh. I pretend I just don't know anything about you. Um, okay, now is it evening? Good evening, what's your name?
Good evening. My name is teacher Rachel. And what is your name?
My name is Strum. And what is you teaching?
I will be teaching you English today. Please could you let me know what level you are in English?
I don't know what to answer about this.
Okay, okay, that was a bit difficult. Um, Please could you inform me how long you've been learning English?
I'm learning English science. I'm 3.
Since you were 3. Okay.
And now it's 10 years. I just my birthday in the 13 and now yes it's 10 years.
Oh yes, it was your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, very good. That was formal. I'm happy with that. It doesn't need to be long. It doesn't need to be confusing. That was perfect. Okay. So now informal greetings and farewells. Farewells are obviously your goodbyes. So how do you greet your friends in English if you do greet your friends in English?
I just hi or hello or um or I don't know.
Okay. So here we've got some informal greetings. You can be Jane this time. I will be Helen. You can start.
Hi Helen, how's it going?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Just fine. Where were you off to?
To the library. I've got a history exam next week and I need to start studying. Ugh,
Oh no. Well, I'll see you later then. Good luck.
thanks. See you later. Okay, so that is informal. This is how you speak to your friends. Am I right?
Yeah, just like
Yes,
that.
just like that. Okay, so how would we change this to formal? How would we change the greeting?
Hmm. Change this dialogue to formal.
Yes, I want you to change the style to formal.
Hmm. I will say good morning. Good morning, Helen. How are you today? Um,
Uh, we don't
hmm,
usually use today.
I'm okay. I'm fine, thanks. How about you?
Okay, thanks is informal. Remember, no contractions. Contractions is shortening of words and no shortening of
Okay.
sentences.
I'm fine, thank you.
Here we go. I'm fine, thank you. And then you will say,
Oh, hey. If if we don't use short form, so if the word I'm just have we have to change the I am.
there is certain my mind went blank, what's the word? Exceptions. There are certain exceptions. So most people don't really actually say, I am fine, thank you. Most people will say, I'm fine, thank you. But your other contractions like you're welcome and uh,
Like they're saying slower.
they prefer like you are welcome or um You can say like, I'm happy, I'm fine, thank you, but your other contractions need to be in full form. Okay, so just
All right.
fine. Where are you off to? How do you change that?
Can you repeat?
Just fine. Where are you off to?
Hmm. I don't want to say I'm fine, thank you again.
No,
Um,
usually when it comes to two greetings, so it's not going to be like, I'm fine, thank you. How are you? You don't go, I'm fine, thank you. You will just say, I'm fine
I'm
or I
fine.
am fine. Yes.
I'm fine. Where are you going to?
Where are you going? You don't need to add the two. Okay.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Where are you? I'm going to the library. I have uh, I have got a history exam next week, and I I need to start studying.
Yes. Me and I. Okay, formal is already long. So try not to add too many unnecessary words. Your sentence was perfect, don't
Okay.
get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with what you said at all. But instead of saying, I need to start studying and make your sentence longer, you can just say, and
Okay.
I need to study.
Okay. Um. Hmm. What did I say? I'll see you later. Good luck.
Okay, I will see you later. Good luck is a bit informal, but I'll figure out how to change that to formal at the moment. You can actually just
Yeah.
leave it out. You can just say, I will see you later. You can, wait, you can say good luck with your exam.
Your exam.
Yeah, your exams. That would be more formal because a lot of the time when it's informal, like over here, which you fixed, so you understood that. With informal, you make it shorter. You don't re-say things. So over here, we said, where are you going? So you've already um, said that and figured out that this person is going somewhere. You just don't know where. So that's why over here, Helen just said to the library because you already know she's going somewhere. You just don't know where she's going.
Okay.
Yes.
And
So this is
thank
like
you.
sometimes, yes,
Okay.
thank you.
I'll see you later.
I'll see you later. No. See you later is more informal. You can say, I hope to see you soon.
Later. Okay. Soon. Later. Soon. Later. Oh, it's the same.
Okay. So here we have some language notes. So I want you to read through these, and if you don't understand anything, let me know.
Okay. I is an informal way of saying hello. Notice that the I sound in high extended. So that Jane very pleased to see him.
Okay, wait, I'm going to pause you there. So, like what they said here, the I sound in high is extended. This is how you usually tell the difference between people that are friends and people that aren't friends. If I don't like you, I will just turn around and say hi. But if I like you, I'm going to be hi, how are you? Can you hear the difference in my voice, in the length of the word?
Yeah.
Because I can say hi, which is quite short. Or I can be like, Hi, how are you? Hi is now longer.
Okay. How's it going is an informal way of saying how are you?
Good. That's
Okay.
self-explanatory.
Fine. Fine, thanks. And you notice the rising intonation on and you. It showed that that in Helen is interested that in what Lynn has to say.
Okay. So, like I said, you can tell if a person knows somebody by their voice. So, with her saying, fine, thanks, and you, it means she's interested in it. If I wasn't interested, I'd be like, fine, thanks, and you. Like very short, very blunt, very straight to the point. Where if you're friends, your voice sounds happier, you make the words longer, and you add like emphasis, which is, you know what emphasis is?
Impressive? I know.
No, emphasis. Okay, so
Yeah.
if I go, hi, I am putting emphasis, I am making the I in my word stronger and longer. So you are trying
I
to
know.
say, okay, you understand. Okay, so this shows like interest in the person and interest in the conversation. Because if you're not interested, hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. I'm good. I'm going to the library. Bye. Did I sound interested?
Okay, understand.
Okay.
Where are you off to is an informal way of saying where are you going. Notice that the failed intonation signs is an intonation question, not a yes no question.
Okay. But
Okay.
that is pretty simple. If I ask you where are you off to, you're not going to tell me yes. So that's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. And the next one,
The next one. To the library. Notice that Helen not say I'm going here because that information is already established in the question where you're off to.
there we go. Like I said to you just now, we tend to make things shorter when we are informal. Okay. And there we
Okay.
go.
Oh no is the way saying that I sympathize, right? I sympathize with
Sympathize.
you or I understand you are not happy.
Okay. So, do you know what sympathize means?
Hello.
Do you know what sympathize means?
Yes. I know.
Okay. And then the last one,
See you later is the informal way of saying goodbye.
there you go. So here you can even change I hope to see you soon to a just straight and forward goodbye.
Bye.
There we go. All done.
Okay.
Okay, so would you talk to your teachers like this?
Usually, yes.
Okay.
It's just not like goodbye, bye, but I just like goodbye, goodbye, like that.
Okay. I suppose it depends. And I also suppose it depends on your um your relationship with that person. The teachers, you know
Yeah.
them, you tend to speak to them slightly informal, but it's more of a mix of informal and formal. So certain things you'll say in a formal manner, other things you'll say in
Yes,
a
like I talking to you that we are talking. It's just in the lesson, but it's just like we speak um seconds after seconds. So it's just I was going to say more informative with you, but in the teacher at school, some of them are just not remember my name, so it just be like it's make me feel that we are just very long time not meet, but it's meet every day.
It happens sometimes. I have
Yeah.
a problem because I can't always pronounce the Vietnamese name. So some of my students, I will never call them by name, and not because I'm being rude. I know exactly who the child is. I know what the child's name is. I just cannot pronounce it. So instead of me
Yeah.
being rude and pronouncing your name completely wrong, I try to avoid saying the person's name.
Yeah.
But if
Is
you
a
have a
little bit shy when is it?
but with you having a Vietnamese teacher, it's a different story completely because the teacher forgot your name. Obviously, being Vietnamese, she'll be able to pronounce your name.
Yeah. In my class, other teachers I say that instead of the literature teacher, all of the other teachers forgot my name.
That's terrible. And your name is
Yeah.
one of the names I can actually remember, or not remember, but try and pronounce. So for
Okay. Is
me,
it
your
easy to
name is one of the
pronounce?
easier names.
Yeah. No, because my name is not used much in Vietnamese name. It's not like hardly ever have a people that use that name.
Okay. Um,
The name has less people that use it like that.
oh, your name is not popular. Are you trying to say that?
Yeah, like that.
Okay, so not many people have your name.
Yeah. But I think sometime I think that the literature teacher remember my name because she is the wait, I'll share it.
Oh, do you want to share? Let me allow you to share. Give me.
No, not for sure.
Oh,
She's my home teacher. The literature teacher remember my name because she is my homeroom teacher.
oh, your home teacher. Okay, sorry. I thought you said you wanted to share your screen, so I was gonna let you
No,
share.
I'm translating.
Okay, no, 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 it's fine. Okay, we have less than a minute left. Let's end the lesson quickly and then come back for your last 5 minutes. Okay,
Bye.
bye.